Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay, and if you're new, make sure you hit that red rectangle button which is down below right here, followed by the post notification bell so it notifies you when I drop a video. And if you're a return subscriber, hey, welcome, thank you for subscribing. Please continue to subscribe because I got lots more for you. I wasn't really supposed to do that intro, but this is supposed to be a vlog, but I'm just gonna feel empty without doing that intro, you know what I'm saying? So I'm back with another video of Vidcon now. I don't know which country this is that they're doing. The first one that I did was for USA, so I'm gonna correct it. This one I don't even know which one it is. I feel like it's a Spanish country or something, because when IG story somebody was speaking in Spanish and some like next language, so I don't even know. Vidcon, please let me know which country this is. Let me tell you all the time, okay? This is the first time I ever did a panel like this, or a panel. I think it's a panel or a workshop, whatever you can call it. It's 5:54, okay, p.m. in the afternoon. Well, it's nighttime because the time went back last week. So I have 5 more minutes. It's gonna start in 5 more minutes. This is called, yeah, I have 5 more minutes. This is called the workshop or panel I'm gonna do. It's called Rags to Riches Part 1, making content that pays. Let me show you. So it says Rags to Riches, content that pays. Oh, it's a creator track now. It's a workshop. Okay. The participants is Daniel Harmon. I'm probably saying it wrong. This 2-part workshop. Oh, because next week is part 2, y'all. So this is part 1. Led by Daniel Harmon of the Harmon brothers. Oh, they're brothers. Will teach you the fundamental process for creating content which speaks for your audience and allows you to increase your revenue as a creator. Each of the workshops will help you to create content that resonates and engages with your audience, as well as focuses on interacting with your creator community. Part 1. And then it says Daniel revealed tips, tricks, and his agency proven ability to resonate with your ideal customer and help them feel understood, which puts you in the expert seat. I'll come back to you when I learn and all that. Alright? See you guys in a bit. Alright? So I am back. I learned a lot. This was more about like business. If you have a business, you want to sell your product. I don't have a business yet, so it doesn't even matter if it didn't correspond to me or not. Eventually, I'm going to have to hear about this, so it's good to start early. Because that's what I like to do. I like to learn a lot of stuff. And then later in life, it's like, oh, I learned this back then. I did need it, and you know what I'm saying? I may not need it now, but I may need it later. You like that? I'm gonna look at my notes because that was a lot and my phone's dying. But anyways, I'm gonna talk about these 2 things first before I dive into everything else. They were saying use as many platforms as you can to sell your product, because they're saying now Pinterest. I've been hearing Pinterest a lot. Pinterest is becoming a popular social media thing. Just don't get stuck on one social media like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all those other social medias. Don't get hooked up on one. Make sure to use all of them. So like whatever is popping right now. So LinkedIn, make sure you use LinkedIn. Make sure you use Reels, Instagram Reels, IGTV. That's like all IG. Use WhatsApp if you have and TikTok. Even though some of the things I don't want to use, you gotta use it. So you have to get out your comfort zone. You can't just stick to one thing and be like, I don't want to do whatever. You have to branch out to every platform instead of just staying in your comfort zone. Get out of your shell. Stop staying in one comfort zone. In business class, when you're selling a product to somebody, make sure you know exactly what you're talking about. Because the way you speak to a person when you're selling a product, they know whether or not you know product or not, and it's you selling your pitch. So if you could sell it to them properly, then they're gonna buy it. So it's like you go to a store and they work on commission. So how many sales they make, they also get money, and then plus the commission or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. So make sure you know how to like sell your product, pitch it properly. especially for the confused people, because there's some people when you're saying something you're like, what? Break it down to them step by step. Tell them why exactly this product is good for you. Also for your competitors, so the people who you're in competition with, make sure that you prove to them why your product is way better than the other product. Show examples, do all that. One important big thing that they were saying is look at your reviews. Once you're giving a product to somebody, it could be free or it could be a paid promotion, right? Make sure you tell them exactly how you want them to promote your product. Be clear about it up front, especially in the email. Don't just say, oh, I want it like this, but then when they do the video, don't be like, oh, this is wrong, I wanted it exactly that way. Because a lot of companies do it. When they tell you they want it this way, but that's not exactly the way they want it. They want it a specific type of way. So make sure you're clear about it up front so that everything goes smooth. Also, look at your reviews when you want to expand on your product, like you want to go elsewhere with it, like to different countries and all, and you want to improve the product, like something you want to add something to the product or make a new product. Look at your reviews as to where you stand, like when it comes to making money on your product, right? When you're doing your inventory, is it inventory? Something like that. Inventory. I could be using the wrong words, I'm sorry, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, some of you. Look at your reviews. Your reviews are your number one main resource to help you as to where you need to improve on your product. So when you're looking at your reviews, meaning what they wrote in the review, like good product, does it actually work or whatever, the ones that write more into depth in their paragraphs, those are the ones you want to look at. Especially the ones that write less, like it is good, you probably want to reach out. I'm just saying this off my head. This is not what they said about reach out to them. You probably want to reach out to them and be like, what exactly do you mean by good? Like, can you explain more into detail, please? That would be a good look too. And then once you're looking at your rating, always look at the rating from 1 star all the way to like 4 star. Those will help you. And then the ones I talked about, especially the bad reviews, you want to look at that more. The ones that tell you why the product is not good enough for you. It makes you wonder why that person is saying it's not good for you. I could be saying this wrong, the number, but there are 1%, not 1%. I don't know. Okay, let me not talk about the numbers. There's going to be somebody out there that is going to say the product works for them. And then there's always going to be people that say the product doesn't work for them. It always happens like that. I don't know. It's just life. You got to take the bad and the good, okay? Get a spreadsheet. Well, they had a spreadsheet that you could look at. They said if you wanted a text sheet, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this. Don't even try texting. If it's wrong, I'm sorry, whatever. They said text Vidcon now to 474747, something like that, to get a spreadsheet of how everything looks like when you do your inventory or whatever. So there's a spreadsheet. You could even make up your own, like on Excel. You can write your review step by step. So you can write the bad reviews and the good reviews, and then the stars. So when you put on your spreadsheet, you could be like, okay, I got a lot of 1 star on this day. I got a lot of 2 stars on this day. I got a lot of 3 stars, 4 stars, and then you calculate it all up. Especially the reviews that people actually write down, you put that on the spreadsheet too, and you calculate all that. Again, this had nothing to do with me, but it's good for me to learn, because in the future, I'm speaking this into existence. Probably gonna open a business or something. This video was not too long, which is not too shabby. I love that. There's gonna be part 2 next week, Tuesday. Okay, next week Tuesday I have back to back. They're both part 2 of something else. I can't remember what the other one is. I don't want to go through my phone because it's gonna be a long video. But yeah, I have 2 workshops next week that are part 2, so stay tuned. But yeah, next week part 2 is gonna be on Tuesday. So yeah, again, I'm talking too much, but yeah, I hope you guys learned something like I did. That was long. It was like an hour, even though it was late in the night. Next week as well is gonna be at 6 o'clock, but whatever, I gotta do it, right? I gotta learn. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.